How important is it for this defense to bounce back? I know that last week wasn't up to y'all's standard, so how important would it be to bounce back this week?
Well, it's very important. It's always important to bounce back from that game. The outcome didn't come how we wanted it to be, but, one thing that I can do, take positive from that game is, we fought our butt off all the way to the end, trying to give any opportunity to try to get this game tied up, but now going into a Houston game, going against an opponent who we haven't been so lucky with for the last couple of years. Something that we feel like we kind of owe one. The main thing is we got a chance to bounce back from last week. We also got a chance to bounce back, from taking these L's from Houston for the last couple of years. So, right now we got a lot, going in this game. We got a huge chip on our shoulder. We got a lot that we feel like we want to prove, not to just fans but to ourselves. So, it's a lot that we got coming around on this game. So, we're excited for it. We're excited for the task.
Part of them struggles against Houston, Brandon Cooks is a tough dude. I think he scored 5 touchdowns out of his last 6 games against the Jags. How do you contain a guy like that?
Oh, man, you got to make it tough on him. Put him in opportunities where, we got to win our one-on-one battles. Make it tough on the quarterback, make every throw, make every catch hard, and you got to win the majority of them. And that's the main thing about it. Cook is a hell of a receiver. He's another guy who get paid as well. He's been doing a phenomenal job for the last couple of years for Houston. But like I said, you got to make this game harder for him as well. So that's somebody who I'm definitely looking forward to going against. Somebody who I respect this game a lot. Got a chance to play against him when he was in LA, for the Rams, and I was in Seattle, played against twice a year. So this guy who I've seen a lot, but it's a person who you want to get to early. And it's not just him. You got to make it tough on the quarterback. Every throw got to be perfect, and every catch got to be perfect. And when you talking about 70, 80 snaps, and you tell me you got to be perfect every snap, I don't see that happening. That's the confidence that I have in myself in his defense. So we know what he brings. A hell of a receiver. Definitely got a lot of respect from me and a lot of people from the league. Well, I'm gonna make it hard for him.
What do you remember from taking on Davis Mills last year?
Say it again.
Davis Mills, their quarterback. What do you remember about taking him on last year?
That's a guy he's not afraid to take chances. And I think that's why they love him, because every now and then he's gonna take a shot, and then you got guys like Brandon Cooks who will go, they can play. And I think that's why the guys like him over there. But another good thing is he like to take shots. So it gives us opportunity to make some plays too. But tough guy, very tough guy. So I love his game, and he gonna give some guys some opportunities, but he also gonna give his guys some opportunities to make plays as well. So I respect this game, and it's a person who's gonna fight his butt off and try to give his team the best position to win. So we're gonna make it tough on him.
How have you seen the confidence in this locker room grow from week 1 till now after seeing what this team can do when everything goes right?
The confidence in the all-time high, and I can't just say we got confidence just from winning games, because we gain confidence just from losses. And some people, I remember last year coming in after the loss, it felt like it was just people sick here. Like it was a different vibe. Like it was hard to be around, And you got guys who here, we can't wait for the next opportunity. Like, what's next? Give me the next game plan. Let's go to work. When's the next practice? I'm ready. And that's a different outcome when you got guys approaching the week. After a win, after a loss, we're approaching and waiting for the next task, the next opportunity. And when you got everybody feeling like that, oh man, there ain't no telling what we can accomplish, and the confidence at the all-time high, because we believe that we're the best in the world.
How does that belief develop like that? I mean, how do you go from one year where, it kind of felt one way to this year? Is it the coaching staff? Is it just the players in the room?
I think it's both. We got coaching staff that believe in the players, and you got players that believe in the coaches. When you got guys believing in each other in this organization, that's what you need. It's kind of hard to go around not trusting somebody, but, when you got this trust and this belief that I know my coach will put me in the position to make this play, so I'm going to trust this play that he's calling, that's good. I love that. That's the guy who I love to play for, and I'm more than sure he's going to give me the right call to be in the best position to make plays and win games. And that's how you build confidence. That's why it's different. Like I said, I told you, even going to Philly, we didn't get the win that we wanted, but guys was ready to run through a brick wall for Dub, because we know everything that he has done for us to get us an opportunity to win the game or get us a position to change his culture around. So, got guys like that who you trust, man, you'll do anything for. It's just another extended family, and we believe in that. And that's the type of bond that we created. So, like I said, coming in this game, everybody got a chip on their shoulder, coaches, players. We all got something to prove and ready to prove it.
And the turnover's been flowing for this defense. What makes a defense be able to be one of the turnover-hungry ones? What's the difference between a defense that can't get turnovers and a defense that, seems to get them in bunches?
Man, we see it in practice. Like, it don't matter. Every single day in practice, we're going to get some turnovers. And, when you got that confidence knowing that today we might get 2, 3, 4 in practice. Next day, we for sure going to get at least 1 or 2. The next day, we're going to at least get 1. We don't get nothing. We're going to at least get 1. There's no way in the game we're not thinking turnovers.
And you got the first defensive touchdown of the year last week.
I wish it was me. But nah, man, that was an amazing play, and that's awesome. And that's something that we got to build off of. It's funny. We came in the week saying let's get our first defensive touchdown, and you talking about first series, off the rip, off the jump, you make a play like that. That's amazing. That's something we got to build off of, you know. And the main thing is now we got to keep scoring touchdowns, knowing that we can do it now. Now we got to keep doing it. But the confidence there, knowing that any given Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we can make a play like that and give points on the board for our team on defense. That's amazing.